Hello, dear friends. I want to express my heartfelt gratitude for all your support. Today's episode is particularly special as it connected to all of our lives. Friendship is something that everyone desires. Therefore, we will be discussing how to choose good friends, their qualities, and how to identify toxic friends. Let's dive right in.
Hey Bob, it's been a while since we last saw each other. How have you been?
I'm doing really well, thank you for asking. How about you?
Lately I've been feeling quite lonely.
Lonely? Did you recently go through a breakup?
Oh, please, I haven't had a boyfriend. I'm still single.
Really? I find that hard to believe. You're so beautiful, and many guys liked you back in college.
I've been feeling nostalgic for my old school and college friends lately. Even though I miss them, I'm not really looking to be in a relationship right now.
I'm sorry to hear that. I often find myself missing my old friends too. Sometimes I wish I could go back to the good old days.
So, maybe you have many new friends, right?
Yeah, I have a few new friends, but none of them are really close to me. I guess it takes time to build that kind of bond. Have you made any friends?
Throughout my life, I've always wanted a best friend. When I was in college, I was fortunate to have two close best friends whom I cherished deeply. However, after graduation, everything changed, and our once inseparable bond seemed to dissipate.
I've been so busy lately, and I've noticed that I've been losing touch with some of my friends. On top of that, quite a few of them have moved to other countries for work opportunities. Because of this, I've been seeing my friends much less frequently.
Less frequently means not as often. Here's an example. Before I used to see my friends every weekend. Now I see my friends once a month.
I remember my childhood friends so well. Those times were so precious to me. We used to play all day long. Sometimes we would even get into little arguments and fights, but it was all part of the fun.
Ha ha ha! Absolutely. Those days were truly the golden time of my life. As an adult, it's hard to make new great friends. Making and maintaining friendships takes a lot of time and effort, but the rewards are definitely worth it.
Friendship is one of the most important aspects of our lives. It's what brings us true joy and happiness, and it's what makes a full life worth living. But what does it truly mean to be a great and generous friend?
How can we be the kind of friend that the people we love and care for truly deserve?
Absolutely. Being a great friend means being there for the people we care about through good times and bad. It means actively listening to them, offering support and encouragement, and being understanding and empathetic.
Empathetic means having the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person. It involves being able to put yourself in someone else's shoes and feel what they are feeling.
Wow, according to evolutionary theory, humans have evolved to form friendships because they provide several benefits. For example, friends can help protect us from physical harm, provide emotional support, and share resources with us.
It also involves being honest and trustworthy, respecting their boundaries, and showing appreciation for their presence in our lives. Ultimately, being a great friend is about making an effort to understand their needs and being a positive influence in their lives. It's about being someone they can rely on and confide in, and being a source of joy and comfort for them.
I think it's good to have friends. Studies have shown that people with strong social connections have a lower risk of depression, anxiety, and other mental health issues.
In addition to improving mental health, having good friends can also help reduce stress levels. Studies have found that people with strong social connections are less likely to develop stress-related health problems such as heart disease, high blood pressure, and diabetes.
What would you say about social media friends?
Social media has also had a significant impact on friendships, both positive and negative. On the positive side, social media has made it easier to stay in touch with friends who live far away or who we may not have seen in years. It has also made it easier to make new friends by connecting us with people who share our interests or live in our communities.
However, social media has also had negative effects on friendships. It can create feelings of jealousy and envy as we see our friends' carefully curated highlight reels on social media and compare them to our own lives. It can also make us feel more isolated as we spend more time online and less time interacting with people in person.
What's better, being alone or having friends?
Everyone has friends or desires friends in the pursuit of sharing emotions. Thus, many people enjoy spending most of their time with friends, like me, while others prefer to remain alone.
Anything and everything in this world has its own pros and cons. Now it's your perspective, beliefs, approach, thought process, and other stuff that will help you make a choice to get the maximum benefit for yourself.
Being alone can make you more stronger, emotionally independent, and love yourself more. You will be far better at knowing yourself and introspecting. On the other hand, being with friends will help you share stuff, gain knowledge, learn from their experiences, and get their love and care. They become the backbone of your life. You get to know and learn different and unique perspectives in different situations and stages of life.
When you are alone, you have the freedom to do whatever you want without having to consider the preferences of others. It allows for introspection and self-discovery and can be a time for relaxation and recharging.
On the other hand, being alone for extended periods of time can lead to feelings of loneliness and isolation, which can have negative effects on mental and emotional well-being.
Spending time with friends can lead to memorable experiences and create a sense of community.
Conversely, being with friends can bring joy, laughter, and a sense of belonging. Friends provide support, understanding, and companionship, and can help alleviate feelings of loneliness.
So I mentioned a few pros for both sides, and similarly, you can imagine the cons as well. So in life, there will come chances that you take the approach of making a choice based on a maximum number of pros or least cons, depending upon your beliefs, psychology, nature, and environment.
It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking you need to have tons of friends and a packed social calendar to be happy. Sometimes, no friends are better than bad friends.
Having no friends may seem lonely, but it is often better than surrounding yourself with toxic or negative individuals.
Bad friends can have a detrimental impact on your mental health, self-esteem, and overall well-being. They may encourage unhealthy behaviors, manipulate you, or bring unnecessary drama into your life.
In contrast, choosing solitude over bad company can provide an opportunity for self-reflection, personal growth, and the chance to attract positive and genuine connections in the future.
It's important to prioritize quality over quantity when it comes to friendships, and sometimes having no friends is indeed better than having bad ones.
I have colleagues, network with people, talk to them and help them with something, but I don't consider anyone my friend. I won't ever introduce any of those to my family because I consider my own family more important than business partners or job colleagues.
You don't need a person to talk to. Take a pen and write down all you have got. This had two benefits. First, you can go on till you are not content. No one will interfere in between. Second, you won't be judged by people based on what you have shared with them. You won't be giving people any material to gossip about.
Let's talk about the old times friendship versus new generation friendship.
In the past, friendships were often built on face-to-face interactions, shared experiences, and long conversations. In old times, friendship was characterized by a deeper, more personal connection, as friends spent a significant amount of time together engaging in various activities.
Yeah. These friendships were often nurtured through shared experiences, such as playing outdoors, engaging in hobbies, or simply spending time together at school or in the neighborhood.
Conversely, in the new generation, friendships are often formed and maintained through digital communication and social media platforms. While technology has made it easier to connect with a larger number of people, it has also altered the nature of friendships.
Moreover, the prevalence of social media has also led to a shift in the way friendships are portrayed and perceived. With the rise of social media, there is a tendency to showcase only the positive aspects of one's life, creating an idealized image of friendships and social interactions. This can lead to feelings of inadequacy or FOMO, fear of missing out, among individuals, as they compare their own experiences to the seemingly perfect lives of others, further impacting the dynamics of modern friendships.
New generation friendships may lack the depth and intimacy that characterized old times friendships, as digital interactions often lack the personal touch and physical presence that were inherent in traditional friendships.
Old friendships focus on deep, long-term connections, whereas new generation friendships might involve more people but with varying levels of closeness.
In conclusion, old-time friendships and new generation friendships differ significantly in terms of the depth of connection, the impact of technology, and the overall approach to building and maintaining relationships.
Both forms of friendships have their own unique qualities and challenges, reflecting the evolving dynamics of human relationships in different eras.
It's really important to know how we can be a good friend. Sometimes finding or even being a good friend is tough.
Absolutely. Whether you have too many best friends to count or are still looking for one more, knowing the qualities and characteristics of a good friend can help you appreciate your current relationships and make new, meaningful connections.
Being a good friend is essential for maintaining healthy and fulfilling relationships. It involves qualities like trust, loyalty, empathy, and understanding. A good friend is someone who actively listens, offers support in times of need, and celebrates your successes. They are trustworthy and dependable, and they respect your boundaries.
First point, a good close friend is honest and speaks from the heart with good intentions. They tell you what you need to hear respectfully and lovingly, so it doesn't feel hurtful. Because you know they have your best intentions at heart, you can be vulnerable, insecure, and weird with them.
Second point, while blind loyalty is never great, since it might cause you to overlook red flags and toxic traits, great friends are generally loyal to their people, unless these people aren't great friends back. A loyal friend sticks by you through your highs and lows, offering a helping hand or a listening ear whenever they can. They listen to your side of the story, give you the benefit of the doubt, and defend you when you deserve it.
Third point. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. And a true friend effortlessly demonstrates this for you. They may even anticipate your emotions before you voice them, offering support and guidance when you least expect it.
Fourth point, they're good listeners. Excellent listening skills are one of the most important qualities of a good friend. Great listening allows your friend to understand how you are feeling, retain important information about you, like your favorite food or activity, and validate your emotions. They can only truly know who you are and offer excellent advice if they're actively listening.
5 number point. Spending time with them makes you feel good. It's important to feel great spending time with a friend. A positive friendship should uplift and energize you rather than drain you. You should feel comfortable being with this person, even on your most exhausted days, because it's not supposed to feel like work.
6 number points. They make you laugh. Laughter is life's medicine, and great friends have an abundance of it. Humor reduces stress, brightens your mood, and fosters a greater sense of belonging. All things that a great relationship should provide. So, if your friend makes you laugh,
Be honest. A true friend is someone who isn't afraid to be honest, even when it's tough.
What part of the homework was the most challenging?
The vocabulary section.
Which words specifically?
Words like meticulous and ambiguous.
Did you try breaking them down?
I looked them up, but I wasn't sure how to use them.
Can you guess their meaning from context?
Not always. The sentences felt tricky.
Did you try creating your own examples?
A little, but I wasn't confident.
Do you remember any examples you tried?
I wrote, he was meticulous about his art, but I wasn't sure if it worked.
That's actually a great example.
Really? I thought it might be wrong.
No, it's spot on. How about ambiguous?
That one confused me even more.
Can you think of a situation that feels unclear or vague?
Maybe like when instructions aren't clear.
Exactly. Try using that idea in a sentence.
The teacher's instructions were ambiguous.
Perfect. You're getting the hang of it.
So, is it okay if the meaning isn't perfect at first?
Absolutely. Practice is what matters.
Should I focus more on making sentences or just memorizing the definitions?
Making sentences is much better. It helps you understand how the words work.
But what if I use the word incorrectly?
That's part of the learning process. Mistakes actually help you improve.
So, should I use the words even if I'm unsure?
Yes, and I'll correct you if needed. Do you want to try another sentence?
Okay. How about the weather forecast was ambiguous?
That's a good one. Why was it ambiguous?
Because it said it might rain, but it also might not.
Perfect reasoning. Ambiguous means unclear or open to multiple interpretations.
I think I get it now. Can I try one with meticulous?
Of course, go ahead.
The artist was meticulous when painting the details of the portrait.
Excellent. That's exactly how you use it.
So, being meticulous means being really careful, right?
Exactly, paying attention to every small detail.
I think I like that word. It feels useful.
It is, and it's great that you're getting comfortable with it.
Should I practice with more sentences at home?
Definitely. Try using both words in different situations.
Should I write them down or just think of them?
Writing them is better. It helps you remember.
What if I run out of ideas for sentences?
Then think of your daily life. How could you describe things or situations using these words?
Like, my friend is meticulous about organizing her books.
Yes, that's a great example. What about ambiguous?
And the message was ambiguous because it didn't say when to meet.
Fantastic. You're really improving.
Thank you. I feel like I understand these words better now.
That's what happens when you practice. Keep going, and you'll see even more progress.
I see, so even small effort counts as long as I don't quit.